Good evening, and welcome to Fleet Action Report, Episode 78, Let the Hate Flow Through You. I'm Nikodas.
I'm Grebog, and you said it wrong. It should be good evening.
I did say that. You're right. I need to change a setting real quick here. There we
So
go.
that way you say good evening in the future.
Yes, exactly. No, I had background noise going on, so that is fixed now. Welcome to our viewers. Glad to see you. No guest today. It's going to be just me and Grebog hanging out. So Grebog, go ahead and tell us about your week.
My week. I've been trying to go to the light side with a Sith Inquisitor because it's the challenge, and I enjoy challenges. I did get the Sith Inquisitor to a level 25-ish area. Made it to the second planet. So yes, I made it off of Corbin. Outside of that, what have I been doing? It was New Year's. We tried to raid on New Year's Eve. We did all right raiding wise. We kept getting into phase 3. I'm getting, I don't know, a little burnt on some of that with the raiding because not making progress ish. We should have had it down by now. It's basically, yeah, I don't know. It's getting tiresome to be stuck in the same spot. I don't know what else I've done. It's been one of those weeks where I don't remember what I've done. How has your week been, and what have you been up to?
Well, any of our longtime viewers will notice I'm in a new ship. I spent a little bit of money and got this Cardassian ship. And to fit the theme, I went ahead and made an entire crew. So there's my captain and then her crew. And those are all set up in the same uniform. They're set up to both space and ground stations. The only thing I can't do is give them Cardassian weapons because they don't exist in the game, apparently. But I'm doing a Cardassian theme. It's a new character. She just hit 65 about an hour ago. So having fun with that. Outside of STO, primarily I've been playing Fell Seal Arbiter's Mark, which is a tactical RPG. It's got a lot of similarity to some of the older ones like Ogre Battle or Final Fantasy Tactics. And I'm really, really enjoying that game. Although it is certainly challenging at parts. Some of the fights on there are just really, really difficult. But so far I'm trucking through. I'm in level 30s. I have no idea how far into the game I am or how far I have left to go, but it's a fun game. Been playing that. That's really it, though. Work, normal. I have been fighting a cold. You probably hear it a little bit in my voice. Cold and asthma the past couple weeks. Pretty much from our last show to this one. It's just been odd as far as that goes. But other than that, gaming's been fine. This week in STO, this has been a pretty light week, but we've got the last sale for Santagorn, which, did that end today or is it tomorrow, Grebog?
I think that was today. I can double check.
Okay,
real
so
quick.
they did this new thing, Santagorn, with the series of sales from about Christmas until today. It was supposed to be a total of 10 days. But the last sale, which I think may have ended today, was 25% off in the entire Zen store, and additional 20% Zen purchases only on PC. Console was supposed to get a 20% discount on Zen, but something went wrong with the implementation and they never got that. And then this is the last week for Q's Winter Wonderland, the current winter event. This will end on Thursday, and currently they have not made any announcement as to what comes after that. But you still have time. You get a couple days here to get some discounts if you wanted to do the buyout, if you haven't quite got the Eisenberg yet. You got a few days yet to knock it out or to get a discount there to spend your Lobby on. And Grebog, I'll let you handle the add-on there that you put for the news.
So this is for console. Some good news has finally come for console. It is the Kirk class 32nd century ship. It is coming to the console finally. Like I've seen people clamoring and clamoring to get the Kirk, and it is finally coming in. It is going to be in the R&D promo dev packs, which will go on sale on console for, well, the 13th. So next week until February 3rd. So you'll have some time to buy the packs to try your gambling luck and get those if that is what you are wanting. But I guess yay that they're getting the Kirk. I know, like I said, people have been clamoring to get it, but
according to some people, it's just another toilet ship.
I mean, yeah.
It seems all the 32nd century ships so far have gotten the honor of being compared to a toilet.
I guess people really like porcelain.
It's the John. The John, the throne, whatever you want to call it.
Everyone wants to be the king of the throne, right? You know, have their own throne and everything. Or queen, right? I guess. That's the way everyone can get their own throne.
There you go. I even saw a picture of one of them. They took, I think it was the Eisenberg, and then they put the Saturn class on top of it, so it actually looked like the toilet bowl and the seat on top of it. It was hilarious. Great picture. And I think that's the second or maybe the third time I've mentioned it on the show now, so take that as you will. All right, so moving right along, we're going to go into our primary target here. And my intent, and I can't do this, I've been trying all day, but my intent was to introduce this by trying to breathe like Darth Vader. It's ugly, it doesn't work. I'm not going to, put you guys through that, although apparently Grebog will. But and you would think, being an asthmatic, that I would be able to do that really easily. No, it's terrible. Yours was decent. I'll give you that, partner. Yours was pretty decent. Okay, so the title of the episode is Let the Hate Flow Through You. The reason for that is we're going to run some episodes that people seem to really, really dislike. We started this segment before we had some ideas of our own hated episodes, but we've ran those. So for this, I did some internet research. It was very, very simple. Google search, what episodes do people hate? And I came up with 3, so we're going to run these today and try to, maybe not hate them as much when we're done. The first one, as you can see in game, I am currently in orbit of Bajor. This episode is one of the hidden episodes. You find these here in the available tab. This is also where Spectres are, Cold War. There's a few in here, but this is going to be the Lost Dominion or the 2800, the second mission in there called Of Bajor. And basically, as you'll see, we're going to run some errands for the Bajorans. Are you ready, Grebog?
Sure.
All right, let's get started. Just us, no crew members. Now, when this was introduced, this was actually our first look at Bajor. The first chance to come down here and walk around. Since then, there have been other missions that have brought you down here. There's one in particular where you fight a changeling over here in this plaza. But when it first was introduced, this is what you got. Just lots of scenery. And then this mission basically having you run all around. I mean, I guess the artists deserve to have their, work appreciated.
All these doors that you can't go into.
I gotta switch my gun. I forgot about that. I was using the mining laser in the mission before this one, and I discovered I really, really, really don't like the mining laser. All right, so what are we doing, Grebog?
Time is short.
Apparently, we're talking to this guy. Or gal. Person?
Okay,
Report to Lieutenant.
Now we got to go find another person.
Someone else. So,
Jarrell?
there are a lot of resources here on this planet.
How can I help you? Do you need something?
Because when we were doing this at the time, they got rid of DS9 because it was under control of the Dominion. So that's why you'll find ship purchasing here. You can find the customization, all that kind of stuff.
Well, and they kind of wanted people to come hang out.
Well,
so
there were dailies to do here too.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting ready to show off here. So throughout this mission of Bajor, you're going to run and talk to these people, and they're going to give you sets of missions. Now, all you have to do is complete one of them. But after you do these, they become dailies. You can come back and run them as often as you want, pretty much. So I'm a science officer, so I have a science option. Grebog is engineering, so we have an engineering option, and then we just have the Starfleet option. So if you come down here in a party, obviously their options will show up. Otherwise, it's just going to be your own profession and then the Starfleet one, which is what I'm going to run anyway. And you can pick them all up if you so choose, but we don't want to be here all day.
Which one are we doing?
Starfleet. Help set up the base.
I'm here to help.
Klingons. We got to go deal with Klingons. Oh, this is the thing where they're picking on the Bajorans and we got to talk them down.
I'm here to help.
Because we're Starfleet. Well, actually, I'm a Cardassian, but, you know, we're trying to be Starfleet. Actually, at this point in time, according to the path to 2409, I believe the Cardassians were protectorates, kind of like Bajor was during Deep Space Nine. Yep, I started a fight. Well, that didn't work.
Way to go.
Yeah, he's stunned. He's not dead. I promise. There we go. Okay, got those done. How many more we got to do? It doesn't say. Well, doesn't that figure? Oh, there it is.
I went
3
to
of them. Okay.
Another one.
Break up arguments and calm down Klingons.
Are we not getting credit for each other?
Apparently not. We may be too far away from each other.
So it seems like the common answer to give them to get to stop the fights is to, hey, you should be fighting the Jem'Hadar, not the Bajorans.
Yeah. One of them I talked to didn't actually give me that option, so there is that. So, in my research, what you're watching us do here, this running back and forth, getting these missions, is what is hated about this episode. The scenery is nice. Bajor looks lovely. Who was shooting? Somebody came by and was shooting. That was weird.
I started fights.
Okay, well, we're done. We can go back to the lieutenant now.
Apparently telling them that their commanding officer wanted me to stop them for doing something stupid wasn't helpful.
Not the right option.
Not the right option. They preferred to do something stupid, and they don't give a crap about their commanding officer.
But the running around and then how repetitive it is, because you do that and then you do something else and then you do something else. Okay, let's do...
I'm here to help.
Let's do captains. Why not? Okay, so this second one here is a training scenario that you do right here. And I'll wait for Grebog, so we can actually run this one together.
Stop. What the heck? Just... Something's going. Something weird started happening, and then there we go.
Okay, was it stream related or was it control related?
Game took weird controls. It was weird.
Okay. Well, at least it seemed to have corrected itself at the moment.
All of a
There's a nice
sudden,
picture of the Eisenberg.
in the middle of the screen, command any ship information was on my screen, telling me all about that, and I'm like, why? Thank you.
'Cause we already got that.
I'm sure I did something wrong.
It's all good, man. Is what it is. So, I will tell you guys, I've been flying the Nog a little bit. I kind of like the trait on it. So I mean, like, Galora here was flying around in that earlier just to get the trait, which I have slotted right now, so good stuff. Search crates. Alright. Oh, found a changeling.
It wasn't a crate, it was a changeling.
Changeling meet tardigrade.
Changeling meat beam.
Well, I'm doing that too, you know. Yeah, this is much better than the mining laser. Here, let me bounce my turrets up here. Look, I'm a science officer with turrets. Ooh. Stay out of the red. Don't stand in stuff. Standing in stuff bad, even in this game. Although it's not quite as bad as WoW. Although there's a couple fights in WoW where you have to stand in stuff. Kind of breaks the mold like that. I haven't found anything in this game that I know of off the top of my head where you have to stand in stuff. Is he down yet? Come on. Oh, we gotta capture him. Okay.
Which then gets you a defeated changeling, which you can turn into a security officer.
On Deep Space Nine, yes.
Or
Okay,
on
we gotta
ESD or KDF. You know, you can go to Kronos and do it.
There we go. And we turn it in. Back over here to the lieutenant. Hello, lieutenant. Okay, now we get to do the same thing for space.
Here to help.
We'll go to starships.
I'm here to help.
And now we're practicing dealing with that. Excuse me. Alright, so this is going to be capital ships again. We decided to take on all the captains today.
As my bars have changed once again. It's fine, I
Okay,
don't need
so-
half my abilities.
You could try to reload your, what is that thing? Your loadout. So, for those who may not know, buying the Cardassian ship here got me access to the spiral wave disruptors, which are widely considered to be the best disruptor weapons in the game, if not the best weapons overall in the game. So these yellow beams that I'm shooting are the spiral waves. The one green beam that you see is from an Omni.
The Nausicaan, I thought.
What?
I thought you're not using the Nausicaan set?
I haven't gotten to those missions yet.
Ah.
I will be when she gets there. I'm still, I just got to the Kobali arc, which is actually another hated episode. We could have ran that today.
I mean, we could do that maze one again. And the jumping. I know you love it.
Dust to dust. Yeah, well. Oh, look, that dreadnought's going down fast. I'm gonna give you credit for that, because that was not me.
Sure.
Alright, so I think, are we done? Yeah, leave simulation. I believe we are done.
I blame the Rhode Island that was with us.
That could be. Rhode Island's a good ship. That's Harry Kim's ship. Harry, who finally got promoted to captain. Okay, now we gotta
Do
go
you need something?
somewhere
I'm
else.
here to help.
Colonel Kubus. Some of these names. I mean, there were always weird names on Star Trek, but some of these names. Not that mine is much better, mind you. I mean, Galora's not terrible, but the ship is the CUV Doneskit. Okay, religious
Grebog
or
name is just
occupation.
way out.
Right? Grebog. I mean, that's a weird one.
Which one did you pick?
Religious. We'll go over here and talk to the prophets. So the yellow, this is another annoying thing. The yellow circle is the mission you're on, but the white circle is your goal. That's what you're supposed to be going to. In most maps, it's the yellow one that is your goal. So easy to get a little confused on. Oh, I think we're supposed to go to the other side. Oh, we get to read stuff. Cooking? I don't remember what we're looking for.
I don't remember either.
I'm just kind of clicking through the books. Okay, there we go.
I read the exorcism of somebody.
How can I help you?
Okay, now we got... I don't have the little page here either. Oh, we got to go candles, right? I did know that. We're burning incense. Got to make the prophets happy.
Running through their glorious fountain and pool makes them happy?
I guess. It didn't say don't do it. I'll go up here and get this one. Running errands for the Bajorans. So much fun. How many more do we need? 7? Okay. There's that one. Sorry, guys. And I know this is boring. This is why it's a hated episode. There's no real trick to this, though. You just got to run around and do the chores. You can probably play with it and find out exactly what chores, are the easiest or quickest ones to do versus like me just picking one randomly. If you come up with a better methodology, feel free to share. We like suggestions. Okay, that one's done, and I'm over here by Pole again. Or Paul. Maybe it's a Paw Wraith.
Yeah, he's a paw wraith. That's exactly. We're working for them.
Well, it could be worse, right?
Next, we'll be pushing for Ragnarok type events.
I mean, the Paw Wraiths are still of Bajor. Although it might explain him making us do all these stupid errands.
So did you do Soil Saver or Petition the Prophets?
The Prophets. That's the easy. I do know out of those two, the Prophets is the easier because you literally just have to run over here and talk to the Prophets.
So also another reason this is hated, if you're doing it in a group, it's easy to get out of alignment with each other because every person has to go and talk to them. And it won't, like, one person in the party talking to the person to complete does not complete it for everybody.
And as we saw, you may, if you get too far away from each other, you may have to click stuff on your own. I do know if you stay fairly close, though, a lot of it will count. and then listen to the prophets talk
You
here.
are not grateful. We saved Bajor at the Cisco's insistence. It cost him
You know, this
dearly.
segment, though, the prophets
moved
were
the
done
fleet,
fairly well.
but we
I felt.
needed to put it back.
A hand
All right,
that
waiting
remains
on Grebog,
closed.
Ceases to be a hand.
who's apparently a free thinker today.
The fleet needs
Free thinker.
to exist.
That's your title.
Oh,
It says,
okay.
Alia Iacta Est Classus Free Thinker
return.
Grebog. I don't even think I have a title on this character yet. Nope, I don't. Oh, we will make her the Magnificent today. All right. Most of those titles are just from playing the game.
Yeah,
There's
I was
a
like,
few that
don't even remember how I got like most of them.
yeah, a lot of them just come from accolades from playing the game. There's a few that you get from purchases, or from like veteran status or whatnot, but most of them are just from playing the game. Okay, so we turn that one in, and what are we doing, Grebog?
Says report to commander, whatever.
Okay.
I didn't get a choice.
Chiba. I
This
wasn't
might
sure if
be-
there was something else to do, or
This might be the hey, go talk to them to complete.
we can hope. We'll see. Oh, I think this is where we have to hail the station.
I have new orders for you.
Gathering, yep. Yep, we got to break into the communication system. And this is, again, there's no trick to this. It is just trial and error. So usually what I do is I'll go down as far as I can, and then increase until I find something.
I have new
That
orders
was
for you.
not it.
I have new orders for you.
Increase until you see green. Oh, I got it on the second go. That was lucky.
Now I got the sound that I got credit for it, but I don't know that I did.
What's it say over on your screen? Under of Bajor.
It still says go do it. So I got the sound that I got credit for it, but it didn't give me credit for it.
So even though you were right next to me, that
Yeah.
stinks. Mine, maybe it's the same for you. Mine was if you go all the way to the bottom, it was the second one that turned green going back up through the numbers. You're looking for the Ferengi. One of Quark's workers, I believe. Anybody got a comment on the Cardassian outfit there? Maybe a color suggestion? The brown, I don't know. It's not terrible, but it's kind of not working for me.
I have new orders for you.
Okay.
Okay, now we got to go to the communication. And there was the mail. Oh, wrong way. Would help if I actually ran the right way. All right, so the communication room is right up here.
Your science, you can go blue.
Well, that's true, but I mean, Cardassians don't really follow the Federation color schemes.
Go purple. Match your
I mean,
hair.
I'm trying to play the character here as though she's actually part of the Cardassian Union rather than the Federation.
I don't know that they
Who is this?
used a lot of color.
What do you want?
Usually it was grays,
Let's
grays or
not be
browns.
so hasty,
Yeah.
Khan. They obviously went to a great deal of trouble to contact
Oh, look,
us.
it's
I am
Karukan.
Loris of the Dominion, temporary governor of Deep
And this
Space
mission has
Nine.
taken us a
How
while.
can I help you?
It has. Well, I think we're done though.
Thank you for agreeing
Hopefully
to talk, Loris.
the next one
I am
won't be
Captain
as
James
bad.
Kurland of
Boldly
the
they
Federation
rode.
Space Station Deep Space Nine.
I don't know, that
It is
space
my
book.
hope that we can find a peaceful
Right.
resolution
Well, we'll
to
see.
this conflict.
At least we get to do it together. I think we get to do it together.
Of course, Captain. You want
We'll
your
see.
I haven't done that for a
back.
while.
But this is a
Um,
war.
We may
And
actually
your
not get to our
station
third
is my
one that I have
prize.
listed, but we'll try. We'll see.
I know this will be hard.
The
for you to
voice
accept,
acting
but
here
there
is
no
not terrible.
war.
Loris does
It's been over
passable.
for decades.
Kurland,
Your fleet was
well, Kurland is
diverted
Kurland.
when you attempted to pass through the
Kurland
wormhole.
here.
He's no
The
Benjamin
prophets-
Sisko.
There is a great deal we have to explain, but please understand, we are not your enemies.
I don't actually know who voices him.
I
That
am
was
not a
one.
fool, Captain.
Well, we were doing our
We
voice
have reviewed the
actors. That
records
was one
in
of them that never
DS9's
came up.
databanks. Why should I believe this fantasy of
Might have to do some
prophets
research and
time
see if I can
travel?
find out who that was.
Show me proof.
Loris
that
never
what
came
they
up
say
either, for what
is
that's
true.
worth.
This is why it's hated. You can't skip the cutscenes.
Yeah, and it's long and drawn out, and
I don't think it matters here what you show them.
The
Or
Dominion
tell
War
them.
continued after a combined Starfleet
Can't skip that
and
either,
Klingon
though.
force retook DS9. When the Romulans entered the war on our side,
pretty ships
things
though.
began to turn. The Dominion recruited the Breen to their cause, but the disease that was attacking the Founders put them on the defensive. They ultimately retreated out of most of the Alpha Quadrant, creating a defense perimeter in Cardassian space. Soon after, a Cardassian official named
This is
Damar
not
led
a
rebellion
bad
on
recap
Cardassia
of the
Prime,
Dominion
breaking
War,
the
though.
standoff. The Dominion was forced
No.
to surrender.
There are times I wish there
Do
were,
not try to deceive me.
because like
That cannot be
the
what
show
Why should
did a
I
good
believe
job
these
telling it,
recordings are
but
real?
there's obviously way more that was going on, and it took way longer than what they. Yeah,
You make a
but you
persuasive
know,
argument.
there are times I
But
kind of
I'm
wish
not
they would
completely
have like
convinced.
I don't know,
Historical records
kind
can
of
be interpreted
a
in many ways.
Dominion War
You may
story,
be using
I
evidence that supports
guess
your
sort of like they did the
premise
Clone Wars
and
for
ignoring
Star Wars.
anything that does not.
Yeah, I mean that would be fun. We got a little bit of that. There were some Deep Space
Enough!
Nine episodes that
I will
dealt with
consider your arguments
other
carefully,
crews,
but you must
like the
understand
Valiant,
that I am under orders as well.
or the Moon that
The
they were
Founders gave me specific
trapped on
instructions
for a little
before I
while,
left the Gamma
assisting in
Quadrant.
the ground
I
portion of the
accept
war.
that may have been
So
many
we got to
years
see
ago.
some other
Nevertheless,
characters,
Mere time
um,
cannot countermand the
most of which
commands
died
the
in
gods.
typical red shirt
We are
fashion.
attempting to contact
But
the
they did
Dominion in the
show
Gamma
some other
Quadrant.
aspects of the war, which I really
As of
liked.
yet,
But yeah, I
we
mean,
have
if they
been
at some point in time
unsuccessful.
wanted to
Until I
do an
speak to a
animated
founder and
series that
receive new
explored
orders,
more about
we
the Dominion
will
War, or
remain here.
even the
Deep Space Nine
Federation
belongs
Romulan
to the
war that happened
Dominion.
early on, that would have been okay. Would be okay.
Now to
I'll g-
return. Oh hey, collect our rewards.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for the Jem'Hadar art ground set, this is where you get one of the pieces. I don't know if that's a great piece anymore.
It's not bad if you're going to use Polaron weaponry, but yeah, there are better sets. All right,
I
I'm
have
gonna
a
go ahead
habit
and-
of sticking like other ground sets onto my my bridge officers and stuff. So we are now headed to Boldly They Road, I take it?
Yep. Hopefully it will give me the option to run that. It was before.
You come to me, it's already ready to trigger.
Yeah, I'm coming. There it is. Boldly They Rode. Ah! I hit the wrong button.
Where'd you
It
get?
flipped just as I clicked on it.
We'll see if it has you join me. I'm gonna guess no.
Well, hang on. Don't do anything yet. Let me warp back out. I can't believe it did that. That was kind of funny. Just as I clicked it, switched it.
I think this is a solo mission. Oh, no, no, yep,
I-
yep, there you are.
Okay. Cardassians and Jem'Hadar back together again.
Of course.
Still can't skip it, though.
At what?
Alright.
Vessel 6474, you are not part of our task group.
Yeah,
We are
Vessel
not interested in
6474.
anything- Founder, please forgive my impudence.
The shock
How
there.
may I serve?
Throws her hands up and everything. Oh, look. The Founder's gone.
We're all going home.
Founder's there on my
She's
screen.
disguised as part of the wall,
Transport
right?
aboard this vessel immediately.
She's not on mine. She's gone.
Oh, no, now she faded out
Loris, signal your first to
as soon as
stand
Loris
down.
showed up.
Obviously, these
Holocron,
missions are not a
this is
high
Loris.
priority.
The found-
I've
Yeah, I'm
reviewed your
skipping.
file, and I believe you are
Oh, can we skip
clever.
this one?
Yes.
We can skip this one. So
And-
exciting.
Now you get to see that they automatically put you in your little spacesuit. I'm
And there's
using
no box here.
an adequate spacesuit. That exit, man.
Okay, and so here we have the spacewalk, which is what makes this a hated episode. People despise this.
And it trains you on spacewalks.
So you're going to these nav points, you got to click the little button. And
Hush.
Curlin here, Curlin here. Yeah, that was the other thing that's really annoying. Okay, so the nav beacons were put here as a means to help you get around. However, there are portions where you have to walk. So the goal here is actually, you see this little, on the upper left portion of my screen, there's another flashy thing. You can go up there and figure out what these numbers are, or you can just play with it.
Oh, I'm walking. Why have both of us walk?
Well, I know the first two. It's A and B.
Is that a number?
Well, it's A, B, C, or D.
I guess this is B. Sensor filters B.
Okay. Sensor
Local EM
filter.
is A.
Sensor filter. Yep, and that's A. Okay, so it was A, B, B, A. There we go. And that's that. Now we get to move on again. And we're actually going, I think we're going back up at this point, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay, so click on there. And then over there. So which spacesuit is that you're in?
The Vanguard. You need to walk on this one out. You do not want to go through the green.
I'm going to show him what happens. Zot. Oh, it did. Oh, that's right. The first one doesn't kill you. The second one will. Oh, can't skip that. That poor Klingon ship. Whatever were they thinking?
I mean, and then we have to deal with the aftermath.
Well, and they didn't even come in cloaked. I mean, that Klingon captain just was not very good at his
Must
job.
have been a good day to die.
Okay, so we gotta go up there.
Oh, apparently you get stuck. Stop. You get stuck on that.
Yeah, you can get stuck on stuff. Uh-oh. I should probably wait for you here.
Why?
Because it's going to make us do a thing here. There it goes. Cutscene.
Come in! Are you there? Are you alright?
And there you got that very famous Kurland here again. Now, did it bring you with me?
Nope.
It did not. So, okay. So there's a question. Did it totally just bug you out?
I guess, maybe.
Can you, let's see, you're on the other side of the engine there. Is there another way for you to make it over here? I don't even see you. It's showing me the blue lines on where I'm supposed to go, but I think you're trapped on the other side.
There are still some beacons I'm following. I don't know where. I've never taken this path. Never been over here.
Did it give you the cutscene with the explosion?
Yeah.
Well, that should have put you over here with me. That's weird. Okay, so here's the green beam that will kill you.
No.
If you fall through it.
It looks like I'm going to go down and under the ship.
That's weird.
But I have
I'm
to.
going to have another cutscene here. Maybe it will throw you in with me.
Sure.
I'm not holding my breath.
I mean, it did such a good job already of making me come with you.
Which it didn't. Of course not.
Yeah, I'm going underneath the ship.
Why would I think it would do anything remotely resembling...
Hated mission. Why not to do this one with a party?
Oh, and now I gotta play this game. Let's go right. Need one down.
Hey, I've made it around the ship.
There we go. One of the mini games there. You guys just watched me do that. The isolytic chips.
Yeah, this is Curlin. You can stop, please.
Where's it taking you? Oh, I see you now.
I'm about to go down the middle with the dodge the stuff.
So it did bring you around. Okay, well, there's that, I guess.
So you went right.
Yeah, I'm going around to the right-hand side. That's where it put me. There were controls over there. I had to click and play the isolytic game to blow up the ship.
I don't know that there's a path left.
There's you can float above everything. You're supposed to be able to float above everything. Yeah, there you go. And then just come down the railing.
That beacon, good, it's close enough. Sometimes they are too far apart. You have to do the zigzag that they put in.
Or walk for a bit.
Or walk for a bit. Yeah.
This is Curland.
I think they put in that secondary path there. It used to bug out a lot if you were doing the mission where someone would get in a bad spot.
That very well could be.
And I think they just were like, well, we already have the map here. We'll just put the beacons, and then they can catch up-ish.
Okay, so go to the middle one there.
Why the middle one?
Well, unless you can click this one from where you're at. I had to go over to the middle. But you're supposed to be coming up here. Yeah, you're better at clicking stuff than I am. Alrighty. Team Grebog is back together. Or Team Far, I guess. Team Far is back together.
Yeah, I'm using the Jem'Hadar Vanguard space set. That or space suit. There, that's probably accurate.
All right, so we're on the inner ring now. Good for us. And we got to go clicky. If you want to stand over there, as soon as I click on this, it should give you an interact, and we can get out of these spacesuits. Yay.
And it looks like it actually asked to take us both with.
For once, yeah. And then it kicked the spacesuits off. So at least that is working.
Okay, summon the army. As you can tell, they like to use their shrouds.
He tried to kick me.
They do that too. They like to do running kicks. That is not an uncommon tactic.
They'll do stealth mines as well.
Shrouded mines. They aren't stealthed.
Right. Sorry. They're cloaked.
Well, no. The Dominion use shrouded technology. Klingons and Romulans use cloaking and all the stuff and things.
Yeah, that's true. It's the same thing, though. Just don't tell the Dominion that. They'll get mad about that sort of stuff. They think theirs is better. Ow, that hurt. I got kicked in the face.
There can be some secondary objectives to find stuff for people.
Yeah, so I don't remember. I don't remember where those are. It's been forever. I do have a panel here I can click on, though. That might have something to do with it.
There is a science spot where they can click on a panel, do some things to blow some stuff up. Engineers had a way to take control of something. Security, I think, gets to open up a weapons locker, or I don't know.
Oh, crates. There we go. Ow.
Are you upstairs? Where'd you go?
No, I'm just around the corner. I kept moving on. There's another way up over here.
Here, I'm gonna help.
Oh, there you go. I was looking for that.
I'm just gonna space a bunch of them.
Okay, so you went up to the next level. All right.
Yeah, because there's a kind of a non-path of fire.
I went through the fire. Okay, I gotta find the way up. Upper level, there we go. He was running right beside me, shrouded. All right, and there should be another door?
As soon as the lift arrives, fire!
Oops.
There we go.
I triggered the thing.
It's all right, but I found the grenades. That's what was in that crate. That you go past the fire, and then there's a crate there. Why it didn't... Okay. And then we show up in Ben's office, which is actually Curlin's, and there's Karukan.
Hey, buddy. I set some mines in the door. Did you not see them?
And he ran right into him, too, and then blasted you.
We shall settle this among the stars.
Okay, now we gotta go back to the ships and do a great big space battle. Yay.
I love choke points for mines.
He ran right into him. Right into all of them.
Well, if the choke point's small enough, it puts the mines just a little bit close together, which is within triggering distance of most of them.
So the other one I had written down was Blood of Ancients, which is in the Iconian War arc, but I think we're going to save that for our next segment when we do this, because this fight might take a little bit. Lots and lots of enemies.
Gotta get rid of these nasty Dominion.
Wow, my shields got obliterated. Granted, I don't have very good shields yet. I'm just using the, oh, what are those? Revolutionary? Yeah, there you go.
I got pretty hit hard too. Miracle Worker's what saved my butt. So, take that how you want.
Hey, I don't have that, but, you know, whatever works.
And to give you an idea, I can summon in a fleet of friends because I'm so injured.
I can get friends too, but mine aren't real. And here they come again. Ooh, lots of them. That's probably not a good thing.
Apparently it's good on getting drops.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oops. Well, that might cost me. Get some fighters going out here. Oh, crafting materials, yeah. No, we really don't have to fight 2,200 ships. But it is a lot of them.
No, it's really 2,300.
Oh look, it's a lightning storm in space. Uh-oh, they got me. Look at the pretty explosion. Look at the pretty fireworks. And now I gotta get my fighters back. Wow, that's a lot of ships.
Hey,
look
back
at
up.
the Enterprise.
Well, we're in the middle of combat.
Looks like I'm following your lead again.
And
Take
can't
the
skip
point,
that
Captain.
either. I do
The
love that
Enterprise is
bridge,
here to
though.
back you up.
They did really good designing that bridge.
I will be victorious. I will reclaim my life.
So I've decided I really like the intelligence ability evade target lock. Man, that just breaks everything. Tractor beams, holds, even spatial anomalies. Anything they have to target you with. So far it's been working rather well. Push over here. Those of you watching me fight here, a lot of times I will just click on stuff. I do have some shortcut keys set up on my keyboard, but mainly I'll just reach down and activate the abilities. I know that is not the most efficient way to do things. I'd probably do a lot better if I would macro everything, but I like having the control. Especially on a ship like this that doesn't turn really fast. And I think that's it. Looks like the fight is done.
Yep.
I'm not going back to the promenade. We gotta talk to people. Here, I'll hail the Enterprise.
I'm not.
So this is one of those things that's crazy, right? Like, So he when he's introduced, when Sean is introduced, he's captain of the Belfast. And there are still episodes in the early portion of like the war with the Klingons where he shows up in the Belfast. And then all of a sudden, when you get to like the stuff with the Dyson sphere, he's captain of the Enterprise, and there's no explanation for it. It just happens. This is the mission that we just ran where he gets promoted to be captain of the Enterprise. And actually, we didn't run it, but in the episode just before this one, it shows the Belfast getting destroyed. So it gives you a character arc for Sean. And when they took this mission arc out of the main story and put it in these hidden episodes, it you lose that. That's one of those things I think they need to rework back in somehow.
And apparently they need to put Curlin back in. Oh wait, no, he's in his office.
Yeah, he's around somewhere. All right, so no secondary target today. We're out of time. Anything about the fleet status you want to talk about?
The fleet's been chugging away. As of recently, like keeping things queued up has been I've been queuing things every day because missions keep getting, or projects keep getting completed. Which that's not a complaint. That's awesome, guys or gals. Yes. Everybody. The fleet is doing awesome. Like, yeah.
As I pull this up and look through it, and everything in the starbase is on cooldown.
Yeah. Everyone has been like killing it on the starbase projects and even the colony. So, I mean, we are looking now for for military. We are 17 projects away from being done. Well, unlocking the Tier 5 major project to upgrade it. So, yeah. That could be 17 days, or it could be... I would say we'll probably be working on it here by the end of the month, would be my guess.
Okay. Sounds good. For the debriefing here, the only thing I have written down under debriefing is new event. Because the way STO's been running, at least for the past year or so, is there's never not an event going on. Yes, I used a double negative. You can actually do that. So the current event ends on the 6th, and we should get something for this coming weekend. They have not announced that yet. I am expecting them to make that announcement tomorrow. It may just be a placeholder event like Red Alert or something like that. And it may not. It may be another full event. Something to hold us over until we get the anniversary event, which usually takes place in February. So we'll see what they come up with. But my plan as of right now is to highlight whatever that event is next week. That plan may change if it's just a placeholder event. So we will see what happens. Any thoughts on that, Grebog?
My guess is there will be a placeholder until we get the anniversary. Though they could give us a break on things, but I kind of doubt it. Oh, and we have a question from someone. Did you just spend 160k dilithium on something?
I did. I realized I had some vouchers. I put it all into fleet projects. So I pulled up the holdings here. The starbase was already all on cooldown, but the colony world was not. So I went ahead and pumped, about 164,000. I finished 2 projects. I actually have enough to do the 3rd as well, but I'm going to hold off because I want to buy some of these Phoenix prize packs. So when we're done with the show, that's going to go into that, and I can get some stuff upgraded. This character, like I said, is new. So I got a bunch of stuff that I got to finish upgrading on her, as you can see. So that'll be my next project.
All right. Like I said, Fleet's just doing amazing on projects, so keep doing it. You guys are amazing.
So somebody who actually was paying attention to me, that kind of makes me laugh.
I think they were shocked that you're willing to dump that much dilithium.
Oh,
I mean,
well,
that
I get...
that could have been so much Zen that you could have converted it to, and
with the way the Zen market's going right now, no thank you.
I mean, it would be 3 weeks to a month or so before you would get it, but you would convert it to Zen.
I could. I tend to do it the other way. I tend to take Zen and turn it into dilithium. But, whatever. Whichever way works. That's funny, though. All right, so as always, I will leave you guys with the words of Q, the last thing he said to Picard. See you out there.
Live long and prosper.